This symbol almost didn't exist, and without it, no Gmail, no Instagram, no you. In October 1971, in Cambridge, Massachusetts, a programmer is about to send a message between two computers sitting 3 feet apart. The message? Completely forgettable. But the system he invents to send it, the US Postal Service tries to have him arrested for it. They call it electronic mail fraud. They say he's trying to destroy democracy. And honestly, they weren't wrong. 1971, the message that killed the mailman. Meet Ray Tomlinson, age 30. Computer engineer at BBN Technologies, the same company that built the ARPANET, the Internet's ancestor. In late 1971, the ARPANET connects 15 computers. You can send files between them, but there's a problem. You can only send messages to people on the same computer. If Bob at MIT wants to message Alice at Stanford, impossible. Unless you invent a completely new addressing system. Ray has a problem. He needs to separate the person from the computer. He looks at his keyboard. 47 keys. Most are already assigned to code. He needs something no one uses. And then he sees it. The @ sign, used by medieval merchants to mean at the rate of. Nobody used it anymore. It was dying. Ray saved it. User at computer. One symbol to connect the entire world. October 1971. Exact date unknown. Ray doesn't remember. He didn't think it mattered. He writes a program called SNDMSG. Send message. He types an address, then the message, QWERTYOPE. That's it. The first email in history. He literally just tested the keyboard. He presses send. Computer A sends the message through the ARPANET to computer B. 3 feet away, Ray later said, "I sent a message to myself. I could have just walked over." But then he realized, if he could send to himself, he could send to anyone. UCLA, Stanford, Pentagon, London. He just made distance irrelevant. 2 years later, in 1973, the US Postal Service gets wind of electronic mail. Internal memos estimate a $15 billion annual revenue loss. The Postmaster General writes to Congress, shut it down. They claimed it bypassed federal regulations and allowed enemies of the state to communicate without government oversight. Translation: they couldn't read your emails, and that terrified them. If you want to know how the NSA secretly installed backdoors into every email system in 1975, and how one programmer exposed them and mysteriously died 3 days later, hit follow. Because that leak, it's the reason your emails still aren't private today. In 1971, one email was sent. By 1976, 75% of all ARPANET traffic was email. Ray created a tool for scientists, but people used it to just talk, like humans. The first online community wasn't social media, it was email. By 1996, more emails were sent in one day than physical letters in an entire year. Ray didn't just invent email, he killed the mailman. Every single day, 347 billion emails are sent, and the man who invented it? Almost no one knows his name. In 2012, an entrepreneur claimed he invented email in 1982. He didn't. Ray Tomlinson did, 11 years earlier. But Ray never fought back. He didn't care about credit. He cared about connection. On March 5, 2016, Ray Tomlinson dies at age 74. Google changes its homepage. Microsoft calls for a moment of silence. And then the tributes started arriving. 60,000 emails sent to Ray's family. People sharing how email changed their lives, how they found jobs, found love, or stayed close to family across oceans. The man who made the world smaller was mourned by the world he connected, using the tool he gave us. So why did the Postal Service call email a threat to democracy? Because they understood something we forgot. Physical mail can be controlled, opened, and destroyed. But email? Instant, borderless, peer-to-peer. Ray didn't just invent a messaging system. He invented freedom of communication. And that @ symbol? It doesn't mean at anymore. It means to. From me to you. Every email you've ever sent, every I love you, every you're hired, travels through Ray's invention. 347 billion times a day, someone types at and connects to another human. But email wasn't the only 70s invention they tried to ban. In 1976, 2 Stanford students built a device that let you copy any document instantly. Xerox tried to destroy it. The FBI got involved. That story? It's in my Shadow Chronicles. Thanks for watching. And hey, send someone an email today. Tell them you care